What's happening, y'all? This is Andrew with Mirror Music. Today we're coming back with another Nas Magic 2 reaction. We're about 2 weeks out from the album release date at this point. I've listened to this album several times, but it's been a few days now, so I'm coming back to it with semi-freshish ears. We're going to do Black Magic today. Black Magic was the song that, when I saw the track list before I'd heard any of them, that I most wanted to hear because of the obvious double entendre in the title. I mean, black magic in the wider culture means something evil, something dark, something sinister, something bad, right? Like using magic for bad purposes. But in Nas's conception of that, I mean, it also could indicate, at least this is what I thought before I heard the song, could indicate the magic of black folks. So it could have negative connotations and positive ones, kind of like Ultra Black did, I guess, where he's taking the idea of blackness in the wider culture and flipping those terms on their head. So anyway, this is Black Magic. Let's see what we got. Voodoo power. That sounds like a double dutch song. Like, yeah, I assume anybody who's watching this knows what double dutch is. It's the jump rope where they do two ropes like that. But obviously, traditionally, they do chants or songs along with that. That's the rhythm of that. And then Black Magic Voodoo Power, right? I mean, so it is immediately going to the that implication of that title.
She having nightmares sleeping next to me, waking up unexpectedly. Maybe somebody hexing me, questioning blessings on me.
So maybe somebody's hexing me. That's another black magic thing too.
Protect me from weaponry, hoping she gon' have the same success and she don't let them in.
Also, interestingly, he says protect me from weaponry, or protect her from weaponry. Black magic obviously doesn't involve weapons. I mean, it's a curse, right? So it's not something that involves weapons. So it's an interesting juxtaposition of images too.
I meant to set the alarm, she tripped up all the whips. High speed chase, turned the TV on, I saw that shit. Trip, she saw me bleeding like a true blood was cornered in. Then it's crazy that I really woke up, then bought them whips. Tapped her on the shoulder, don't believe it. Superstitious thesis, cause I'm amongst the demons. Cross on me, first time I got tatted. These scars I was handed.
Okay, so he's playing with the idea too, that, I mean, the real situation, as far as I understand it from this, is there's a woman sleeping next to him who's having a nightmare. She wakes up, or he wakes her up. She doesn't remember anything about it or remember that it's happening. So that's the black magic implication, right? Like there's something possessing her sort of in her sleep. He even says that's why he got a cross. His first tattoo was a cross. He got tattooed on him.
I'm accessing the damage like the whole jacks of my pants and how I slide out. Super squeaky, always keep my sneakers clean. Back home, late night, iPhone on D&D. Shorty sleeping next to me and it's not even sexually. I think she might be scared, she hope nobody put a hex on me. Black magic undefeated. Black magic undefeated. Nasty bitch, bad as fuck, don't ever try to play with me. And I got that trade in me to give your ass the vacancy. Never got a wedding ring, the life that she engaged to. Change cars, nightlife, that's what she a slave to.
It's interesting. And I love the implication there, like that she's engaged to, I think the phrase he uses is nightlife, and cars and whatever else, right? So like, and nightlife is another black magic thing, right? I mean, that, like, night is dark, which is black outside. Like, is that kind of, he's playing with those ideas going together. I think he's like crossing those black magic wizardry, black, like the night is dark outside and black, and like black stereotypes, like cultural stereotypes. He's weaving all three of those things together.
Now it's time to feed her, eat it up like every day.
Okay, she is black magic voodoo power casts a spell upon the something.
Walking skyscrapers, walking, yeah. No good deed goes unpunished. It's the bummiest, dumbest life got
Okay, he's just changed up the flow completely there. Nuts.
bad luck in abundance. Look how happy these lanes be whenever lies get slung at the guy. Why they so angry like they wishing they could just run with anything when it come to knives. The desperation it shows. Devil is inside of you. Black smoke, black magic on your back is riding you.
All right, so he's turning it around, right? He's almost saying that these women that are not the one at the beginning that was having the nightmare, but other ones later, are how black magic is manifesting itself in his life, sort of. Like they are a curse to him. Some of these women. Am I hearing that right?
If I was you, I would watch who I give my power to. I don't make no coward moves. My solutions, fuck ton of positive is what I'm producing. Thought pad is convoluted, your witchcraft won't do nothing. My Jesus piece is too flooded.
All right, so and he is. This is almost like casting out the demons song, right? Like he's saying like my Jesus piece, as in like the cross, I assume, right? Doesn't he wear a crucifix? But he's too strong. Like he's casting out these demons, and he's doing it. It seems almost like both in a metaphysical way, like in a spiritual way, and in a like keep these people away from me kind of way, like in a literal physical, earthbound kind of way too. It's an interesting juxtaposition there.
Rosemary's, those Cubans, world addicted to black music. Black culture, that's black magic. It's way more than fashion.
See, there it is. There's the other, the black music is black magic. That's the other implication that I was looking for in the song. That that black magic is not black magic like something evil, hexes, curses, voodoo, all the other stuff he's been talking about, but it is something that's magical, like Prince or Stevie Wonder or something like that, or Nas, right? Like if you hear that music and you don't feel something moving in your soul, regardless of who you are, then like I don't know what to tell you.
Dasses who train bigger, who corner fastest. New contracts, I autograph it. New haters, that's automatic. They ain't see this coming, they got hit with the new wave. Evil in the atmosphere.
The new wave is a Tide thing too, right? From the Hit Boy record. So he's changed up the flow. This is at least the third different one on this song. They didn't see, and it's, I love how the way the flow change and the beat change mirrors what he's talking about. This is like the new, he said, hold on, he says like the new stuff. You didn't see it coming, right? And he says you didn't see the new stuff coming or the new wave coming right as he is changing. He's giving you a new flow, a new style, a new whatever, both in the song and like bigger picture, right? The Katie and Magic series is a new style. It's a new wave, right? It's something that people would not necessarily expect from a now 49-year-old person. So to be able to do this new, fresh, alive sounding stuff is because he's not like going back and resting on his laurels on his previous hits, on all this stuff. He's doing new and groundbreaking stuff for himself too. And also while I have the music off, the rhyme or the slant rhyme, we talked about slant rhymes in a previous episode, but slant rhyme of magic and music, to rhyme a word, you usually have to have the closing vowel and the closing consonant. So ick and ick, right? Magic and music. The icks at the end sort of rhyme, and they have the M's both at the beginning too. So he's playing, you can call it a rhyme if you want to. It's not bat, cat, sat, fat rhyme, kind of that how we think of rhyming in the wider world, but it's what's called a slant rhyme. And he's playing with three different sounds, the M's, the I's, and the C's, all three in just those two little words. And just the echoing of the sounds is really cool.
Let's hit it with the sage. God in heaven, please protect the G's. Protect my ladies out there. And the children.
All right, so that's the end of it. And he even ends it with God in heaven. So he's ending it with a prayer, right? So he has a prayer at the end, which is the widely accepted way to cast out demons, to cast out evil spirits, right? So he is, like you would expect from somebody as brilliant as Nas, and what you would expect from a song titled Black Magic. He's playing with both the meaning in popular culture, the this is evil, right? Like evil's hexes, curses, voodoo. But he's also playing with the idea that Black people, Black music, Black culture is magical, right? He's playing with both of those ideas. Those two things are not opposites necessarily, but one definitely has a positive connotation. The beauty and magic of Black culture, right? And that's a positive, obviously, connotation. Generally speaking, Black magic is a negative thing. So that tension carries the song, and it's really, really cool. So hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. Take care, y'all.